Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. Thanks for joining me for episode 12 of the Ajayi podcast, where you are reminded that you are never alone on the winding road of life. You can show up as yourself for the whole journey. Your journey is honored, your struggles acknowledged, and your victories are celebrated here. Oh, and if it's happening in the world, we will discuss it. Here, you are capable of big things. We'll get right into our convo in a few, but first, a toast to our sponsor, me, Ajayi. Dupay's professional journey embodies the transformative power of marketing for change, driven by a steadfast commitment to equity. With roles at organizations such as Airbnb, ABC News, and Rent the Runway, Dupay has honed her skills as a storyteller and a marketer. Each experience has contributed to her expertise in crafting resonant narratives that inspire change. If equity isn't at the core, she won't be. Follow Dupay here at the Ajayi podcast and at the Ajayi on all platforms. All right, let's get into it. Y'all, the time has come. We are here today to talk about bitter boots by the way of an ex. We are here, honey. We have arrived. I sent out an email welcome series at the end of 2024. And because your girl is busy, she didn't fully scrub the recipient list. And I should have. I know I should have, but I have been busy. It has been a crazy time. Needless to say, there have been a lot of people that are well-meaning on this list, but the list included the likes of, therapists, ex-employers, building owners, and of course, ex-boyfriends. Ah, yes. Let me tell you, I learned very quickly how the mere idea of you doing something that you said you would do successfully will bring out some very unexpected reactions from some folks. This particular individual, I have known him for a good portion of my life. I remember when I first met him, I could not stand him because everybody loved him. Like, he wouldn't be around and people would mention his name. And everybody would be like, oh my God, is he coming? Is he gonna be here? And in my head, I would think, he ain't all that. What is the big deal? But needless to say, it was because he and I were so similar. Like, when I tell you, me and him could have been twins. We would finish each other's sentences. We understood how each other communicated. We understood each other's humor. And over time, we became really, really close friends. And we battled over years. When I talk about years, I'm talking about at least 2 decades, okay? Me and this person would battle. There would be ups and downs, separations, highs and lows. And this person, in his heart of hearts, believed that I liked him more than what I truly did. And why would he do that? Because I am a Libra, and that's what we do. Neither here nor there. The last time I spoke to this person was a couple of years ago, and it ended in the fashion of how things usually end with this person. The communication was very poor. They tend to stonewall when they're going through something or when they don't understand something. And they try to ice your girl out. At this point, it is not 2 decades ago. Your girl is good and grown. And so what did I do? I cut it off. I sure did. And at that point, it was for what would be the final time with this person. Because I was going through a lot myself in my personal life. And to be honest, I didn't have the energy to entertain not being cared for, to entertain being stonewalled. I had to cut this person loose. Okay, so fast forward to the email sent. This person was on this list, and I happened to see that this person, after email 2, unsubscribed from the list, honey. Here's why this is a problem. All throughout our friendship, this person was one of my number 1 supporters. When I tell you, anything that I wanted to achieve, this person would say, you got it. This person would be like, hell yeah. Always bigging me up, always lifting me up. This person later on admitted that you were like a star. You being around, it was like you were a superstar. And they said that with such purity. So I believed them. When I saw that they had unsubscribed after email 2, honey, I laughed. I did laugh. And your girl is also mischievous. So I did forward a screenshot of that unfollow. I'm petty, I said it, yes. And I said, oh, bitter boots. Me and this person, just so you know, we play this way, where it could be years that I have not spoken to this person. He hasn't spoken to me. And he can send an email to me literally after all of the time passing. And we'll pick up right where we left off. This is our toxic trait. Up until recently, honestly, because your girl is done. So I sent an email with a screenshot and I said, oh, bitter, are we? I said, I thought you supported everything that I do. Smile, laughing, crying emoji. I said, I hope that you are flourishing. I put a heart emoji. That email was sent at 8:04. By 8:08, 8:09, this man had responded. And his perception of things was that I had abandoned him when times got tough. And I'm like, what? Huh? So wait a minute. Me not sticking around for emotional abuse is abandonment? When I tell you, I crossed my legs underneath my covers, giggled, looked at the message, giggled again, and then I fell back asleep. Clearly, this person is delusional. We still love him from afar. Let's talk about this. I really want to know, why does success trigger insecurity? Why is it that people from the past can't seem to handle growth? I want you to know that it's never about you. It isn't. Someone acting cold, funny, being funny, not acknowledging, whatever it is, however they show out, this isn't about you. It's about their unresolved insecurities, y'all. And your success is a mirror. It literally is showing them what they are not doing, what they cannot have, who they are not at this particular time. When you are receiving weird energy, that, dear heart, is what it is all about. Insecurity. So there is a difference between genuine feedback and projections, right? So someone saying, here's where I think you can do better, or here's what you did, or here's what I perceived you did, is different from, you left me, you weren't there, you're overreacting. No. We remember, no. From Get Out, right? Y'all, I love Get Out. I love Get Out. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Let me give you a few tips to stay truly unbothered. When people are projecting, sometimes people put on a good act of being unbothered, but here's how you truly are unbothered. First, you detach from their narrative. I mentioned that friend said, you abandoned me, you left me. And I literally laughed. And this is how I can tell therapy is working for me. All of the millions of dollars that I have spent. Because I was able to detach from that narrative. I do this really, really well. And how you get better at it is by practicing it, literally in real time. If you notice someone is trying to put something on you, you can detach from that narrative. You should listen. But if you're not being listened to, it is a two-way street, by the way, detach from their narrative. The next thing is to focus on your wins. Focus on what you have done right. Focus on what you have succeeded at. And that is undeniable. No one can take your wins from you. Third is remembering your why. Why is it that you chose to pursue what you are pursuing? What's at the core of that? What makes it important to you? This is everything, y'all. And doing it all with grace. Choosing not to engage doesn't make you weak. It makes you focused. And it makes you, how can I say this? Determined to self-preservation. That's good. You need to turn petty into power. This is all about comeback energy, comeback vibes. Perhaps you turn their negativity into content. Wink, wink, like I am doing right now. Perhaps you write, perhaps you double down on what you're working on, perhaps you pour into someone else. This is how you turn that petty into power. I'm telling you, right after I received that note, after I fell back asleep and then woke up, I decided that, I can't, this is too ridiculous. This is too ridiculous. I gotta turn this into something. And so that's how we got here with this podcast episode. We can thank him. I should have said it was sponsored by him. These reactions motivate. They help you thrive. Use those moments to inspire not only yourself, but people outside of you. And remain true to that path, no matter who is hating, no matter who is doubting. This all starts, y'all, with self-awareness. And the more self-aware you are, the stronger this muscle will be, and it will present itself. Flip the script. Processing envy constructively is not easy, but it can be done. And I don't know, ask ChatGPT, ask another friend who ain't that friend. You can flip the script on envy. I am so grateful because envy and jealousy, they've never been a thing for me. Y'all have probably heard this in previous videos that I've done. I only see myself, and that is true. I only see me. I am my greatest competitor. And I'm so grateful for that because I think so much energy is spent when you are envious. What? Where they do that at? No. Anyway, I'm sharing that with you because I hope that it is inspirational, right? Use that. Don't be like them projecting, child. Don't do it. Y'all, Bitter Boots is likely still stewing while I am shining. The beauty is, this is not like 2 decades ago. I can think about all of the scenarios where I felt away, I felt insecure, where those tricks of stonewalling, projection, all of that would have worked, but that muscle has been built over time. And if anything, it helps me fuel the desire to continue to do what I do, to continue to shine. Your glow up isn't gonna be for everybody, and that is okay. Just because they don't give the nod, it doesn't mean that your greatness is not true. Keep shining, keep thriving, keep creating. And honey, let the unsubscribes fuel your fire. Cause you know I sure enough did, honey. I sure enough did. Well, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for joining. Be sure to share this with some of your guys or your girlies. Like and subscribe. And remember, until next time, you're capable of big things.